Good morning, everyone. I'm Margino Olivares, 22 years old, and I'm studied at Sorsogon State University, taking course of Bachelor of Engineering Technology, major in Electrical Technology. Today, I will discuss about leadership through the eyes of followers. Our objectives is um, to determine the leadership through the eyes of followers, know the transformational leadership, know the charismatic leadership, define power and decision making. So, ayan, let's proceed our introductions. So, dito, uh, in reality, the distinction among the followers in groups and organizations are every bit as conceptual as those among leaders. This is particularly true in business. In era of Flutter, network organizations and across cutting teams of knowledge workers, it is not always obvious who exactly is following, or for that matter, who exactly is leading and how they are going about it. Reporting relationships are shifting, and new talent management tools and approaches are constantly emerging. A confluence of changes, cultural and technological, what is particular have influence on subordinates, what how they behave, especially in relationship or relations to their concerned ostensible bosses. So, about leadership through the eyes of followers. Kumbaga, ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng leadership through the eyes of followers? For me, based on the introductions, kumbaga, ang leader or leadership, hindi ito is pang basta-basta. Kumbaga, ito yung nagsisilbing mata or guide ng subordinate kasamahan upang ma-achieve yung isang goals. Kumbaga, ito yung kung sa isang line, siya yung nasa unahan upang hindi maligaw yung kanyang mga sa kanya nakasalalay yung tamang daan or way para hindi mahulog sa bangin yung kasama niya, hindi mali, ganun. So, yun. Next slide. Yan, ito na. Ano yung pagkakaiba ng leadership and followership? So, malaki yung kaibahan ng leadership and followers between leader and follower. Dito, about leadership is the ability of an individual or group of people to influence and guide followers or members of our organizations, society, or team. Yun nga ang sinabi ko po na ang leader is leadership. Dito po nakikita yung abilidad ng isang tao kung saan siya yung namumuno or nag-guide sa right way upang ma-achieve yung isang goal, yung mission. Siya din yung nilalapitan ng mga kasamahan or subordinates upang maging mahusay yung kanilang ginagawa. So, followership or in the words of followership is in followers o tagasunod or siya yung nagsasabi kay leader na ano yung mga yung mga kasama niyang leader. So, is the ability of accomplish goals under a leader's directions. So, yun nga, sinasabi ko, na ang leadership is siya yung gumagawa ng directions. Kasi siya yung nasa unahan. Sa kanya nakasalalay yung direction or way, right way ng team or kasamahan. Kumbaga, kung sa organization, siya yung namumuno. So, hindi ko masasabi na boss kasi magkaiba din yung boss kaysa leader. So, yan. Kumbaga, in the short words, or in a short, leadership is is a teacher or it's a guidance. And followership, say yung students. So, yung, siya yung nagsusunod, tatanong, ganun. So, yun ang, leadership and followerships. So, next is, yan nga. So, yan. Successful leadership depends far more on the followers' perception of the leader that on leaders' abilities. Followers, not the leader, determine which someone possesses the qualities of leadership. In other words, leadership is the eye of the follower. So yun nga po ang ibig sabihin na kumbaga hindi hindi ma-accomplish ang isang mission or goals kung hindi marunong or hindi magaling or hindi naman sa magaling, hindi marunong sumunod yung isang leaders. So before we became a leader or good leaders, we learn how to follow. So yun nga, bago nga kumbaga sa mga sa mga naging leaders, dumadaan muna sa pagiging mababa. Kasi para matutunan natin na ang paano maging masunurin, and kapag naging leader na is makaka-relate siya doon sa mga kanyang kasamahan na sumusunod sa kanya. So mas marami yung kanyang magagawa na magaganda. So ito naman yung leadership characteristic. During a 5 years period, we investigate the perception that followers have of leaders. We asked more than 10,000 managers nationwide from wide range of private and public organizations to tell us what they look for, admire in their leaders. So, marami nagsasabi na, uy, ako ay leaders, siya ay leaders, but what is the characteristic of being good leaders? So, yan. Leaders is an honest. She is considered honest by followers if they do what they say they are going to do. So, kung ano yung mga dapat gawin or papagawa ng or mga nangyayari sa isang organizations ay honest. Honesto yung isang leaders. Negative man o positive, sinasabi niya sa kanyang followers or tagasunod or subordinates. So next is being forward-looking. Ayan. Over half of our respondents selected forward-looking as their third most sought after leadership traits. We expect our leaders to have a sense of direction and concern for future of the company. So yan, being forward-looking, bilang isang leader, tinitingnan niya yung mangyayari. Gagawin pa lang pero iniisip niya yung magiging resulta ng pinaplano or pwede nilang gawin. So yun, being look forward looking. So next is inspiring a shared vision. So yun, ito naman yung ini-inspire niya yung kung ano yung nakikita niya sa true future. So yun, leaders look towards beyond the horizon. They envision the future, yun nga, with a positive and hopeful outlook. Leaders are expressive and attract followers through their guidance and skillful communication. Ito nga, minomotivate niya or pinapakita ng leaders kung ano yung magiging resulta or nakikita niya or magiging mangyayari sa through the future of their organizations or their being leaderships. So yan, or from their team, kung ano yung dapat o kung ano yung nakikita na potential sa kanilang organizations na kinakabilangan. So yan, modeling the way. So next is modeling the way. Maganda to kasi leaders are clear about their business values and beliefs. So modeling the way, as halimbawa ako is followers, nakikita ko talaga yung values and beliefs ng isang organizations. So ano ba yung values, ano ba yung patutunguhan, or ano ba yung pinaniniwalaan ng isang organizations. So yun, ano yung mararating nito. So dito yung sa values. Kalagahan. Encouraging the heart. So yun, ito din is isa sa pinaka-importante kasi sa isang pagiging leaders kasi encouraging the heart, kumbaga kailangan mo ma-encourage yung followers mo to accomplish the or sumunod sa kanya or sumunod sa iyo, or as a being good leaders kailangan mo makilala or maramdaman kung ano yung dinadamdam o nararamdaman ng iyong subordinates or yung followers mo. So yan, sabi, encourage people to persist in their efforts by linking recognition with accomplishments, visibly recognizing contribution for the common vision. So yun, same vision kayo. Kumbaga, between leaders and followers, same visions. So yun. Next is unique relationships. Leadership is a relationship, a unique and special trust between the leaders and followers. So yun, kinakailangan dito ng relationships, no, between followers and leaders. Kumbaga, kung maganda yung relationship niyo, ang tinitingnan mo medyo siya yung medyo mataas yung leaders, kasi kung pantay-pantay yung tingin nyo sa isa't isa, walang mangyayaring buong desisyon. Kumbaga, kailangan din may authority pa din, may label pa din para hindi nagkakaroon ng gap. So next is know your followers. Ito yung pinakagusto ko sa characteristic bilang isang leaders, know your followers. Kumbaga sa soldiers is know your men and look for their welfare. Kumbaga, tingnan mo muna yung kakayahan ng isang tao or yung subordinates mo upang may assign mo siya. Alam mo kung saan siya ilalagay, kung saan siya magaling. Doon mo siya ilalagay kasi magaling siya sa written. Tapos inassign mo siya sa visualization or sa true speaking. So hindi maging organized or maging good yung flow ng isang organizations or yung inyong team kasi hindi naman niya yung kaya. So as being good leaders, we know our followers, kumbaga yung kanilang mga kakayahan upang may assign natin sila sa task na dapat nila or kaya nilang gawin. So yan. Dito nga sa know that desire to lead. Get to know their hopes, their fears, their values, their bias, their dreams, their nightmares, their inspiration, and their disappointments. So yun nga, dapat alam natin yung kalakasan at kahinaan ng isang followers para alam natin siya kung ano yung kanyang kagalingan or saan siya dapat ilagay. So stand up for your beliefs. So next is stand up for your beliefs. So conquering yourself begins with determining your value system. Strongly held beliefs compel you to take stand. Kumbaga dito naman, stand up for your beliefs. Kumbaga kung ano yung pinaniwalaan mo, kung tama ka, isabihin mo. Huwag kang magpapatalo or huwag kang magpapa-under sa kasi alam mo, kung alam mong mali na siya, ipaliwanag mo sa kanya na ito yung tama. So ipaliwanag mo ng mahinahon na mali siya, or sabihin mo yung tama na proseso. So yun, para hindi naman ma-offend yung sinasabihan natin. So stand up for your beliefs. Kung ano yung pinaniwalaan mo, go lang, walang mali. But we have a best answers to or best way in our missions, ganun, or suggestions, para kung ano yung wala namang mali sa mga suggestions ang pinipili doon is kung ano yung much better na ilalagay or gagawin natin sa ating mission. So next is competence. So dapat talaga kasi kompetensya yung competence yung isang leadership. Kumbaga malakas yung kanyang charisma kasi halimbawa nawawalan ng gana or nawawalan ng lakas yung isang leaders, nakikita yun ng followers. Kumbaga nangihina din yung followers. O kapag nakita ng followers na competence yung isang leaders, gaganaan sila na maging malakas din. So sabi nga dito, we must believe that person knows what he or she's doing. So, yan. Inspiration. So yun, maganda din to. Inspiration for our leaders to enthusiastic, energetic, and enough for our leaders to have alerts about the future. Because she must be able to communicate the vision in ways that encourage us to sign on for the duration. So, inspiration. Kailangan talaga dito ng inspiration. Halimbawa, ako, I'm inspired about my family, doing my studies. Ganun. May mga loves sa buhay. So, yun, inspirations to complete the missions, to do the right things. So, yan. Next is credibility. 3 of these 4 attributes, honesty, competence, and being inspiring, comprise what communication expert refers to credibility. So, yan. Sa 4 contributes, dito nakasaad yung credibility. Yung honest, competence, and being inspiring, comprise with communication expert. So, yan. We found quite expectedly in our investigation of admire leadership qualities that more anything else, people want leaders who are. Ayan, who are. So, ko lang yung ano. Pero ito yung credibility. Kumbaga, dapat itong 4 na to is meron katangian ang isang leadership or leader characteristic. The next is leadership practices. So, leadership established of maintain credibility for their actions. Kumbaga, and in our research, we uncovered fundamental practices to enable leaders to earn followers' confidence. Ayan. Dapat din leadership is practices. Kumbaga, dapat nakikita din yung credibility ng action ng isang leaders na as a leaders talaga. So, yun. So, kumbaga, nakikita mo pa lang na sa tindig niya is pang leader niya talaga. Marunong siyang sumunod. Hindi lamang bilang isang leaders, kundi marunong din siyang sumunod bilang isang followers. So, maganda katangian yan sa isang pagiging leaders. So, challenging the process. So, yan. Leaders are the pioneers, people who seek out of opportunities and willing changes to status quo, to innovate, experiment, and explore ways to improve the organization. So, challenging the process. Being leaders is the challenge or the challenge the everything happens. Negative or positive man is the threat as a challenge. Kumbaga hindi nila tinitingnan na mali yung mga challenges. Kumbaga, mas lalo pa silang lumalakas kasi tinitingnan na ito ay challenge sa kanila para maging isang ma-improve yung organization, yung team, maging malakas pa sila. So, yun. Challenging the process. Next is speak with fashion. So, yun. Bilang isang leadership, kapag nagsasalita ka, dapat confidence ka sa iyong sinasabi. Speak with the fashion. Kumbaga sa nagsasalita mo pa lang, nakikita na lang yung way, yung kung ano yung gusto mong iparating or kung ano yung gusto mong ipakita. So, yun. Kung ano yung dapat kumbaga in the future na magagawa mo or magagawa nyo. So, yun. Commitment of others, you must communicate your excitement about the dream. So, yun. Kumbaga, ikaw yung leaders. Dapat ikaw yung mas excite upang makita yung kakahinatnan ng iyong organizations or kinakabilangang organizations. So, yun. Ito naman. Transformational leaderships. So, ano nga ba yung transformational leaderships? So, transformational leadership is defined as a leadership approach that causes change in individuals and social systems. This deal form creates valuable and positive change in the followers with the end and goals of developing followers into leaderships. So, ito naman is defined like kumbaga, makikita dito ang pagiging isang leadership is transformational. So, ano nga ba yung characteristic upang mas maintindihan natin na ano ba yung characteristic ng isang transformational leader. So, ito naman, individualized considerations. So, yung transformational leader is the degree to which the leader attend to each follower needs, act as a mentor or coach to followers, and listens to the followers' concern and needs and leader. So, kumbaga dito naman sa individualized consideration, kumbaga nakikipag-interact siya sa kanyang followers sa kailangan ng followers or subordinates. Kumbaga mentor din siya. Kumbaga nag-a-advise din siya or nag-act siya as a coach. Kumbaga tinuturuan niya yung iba-iba yung niya kasi niya. Pwede siya maging coach, mentor, kumbaga kung saan transformational siya. Depends sa situations. The leader gives empathy and support, keeps communication open and place challenges before the followers. So yun nga. Ayan. The leader gives empathy and support, keeps communications, kumbaga, and places challenges before the followers. Kumbaga ito yun. Binibigyan ng open sa kanya, yung kanyang followers. So next is inspirational motivations. The degree to which the leaders articulate a vision that is feeling and inspiring the followers. Leadership with and communicate optimism on future goals and provide. So yun nga, transformational leadership. Dito yan. Meron siyang inspirational motivation. Kumbaga, sinasabi niya dito sa halimbawa, ako ang leaders, ini-inspire ko yung followers ko, minomotivate ko. Halimbawa, may pinanghinaan ng loob ang aking followers. Ako mismo yung minomotivate ko na dapat hindi siya paghinaan ng loob. Dapat siya nagkaroon ng confident. Next is idealized influence. Provides a role model for high ethical behavior, instill pride, gains respect and trust. Ayan. High ethical and instill pride. So, respect and trust. So, idealized influence. Kumbaga, halimbawa, nagkakaroon siya ng idealized influence. Kumbaga, na-influensyahan ko. Halimbawa, ako bilang isang good leaders, kumbaga, kung ano yung ginagawa ko na mabuti, yung kasamaan ko is na-inspire sa akin, na-influensyahan ko. Kaya nga sabi, kung sino yung lagi mong kasama, or napapasama ka, or napapabarakada ka, kung ano yung kalimitan na ginagawa ng iyong barakada is magagawa mo din. This influence is idealized to you. Kumbaga, na-influence ka. Sabi, kung gusto mo maging magaling, sumama ka sa magaling. Kung gusto mo maging matalino, sumama ka sa matalino. So, yan. Kung gusto mo matuto, sumama ka sa teachers or sa mga mentor or sa mga marunong upang ikaw ay matuto. So, next is, charismatic. Ano nga ba yung charismatic? So, charismatic is a focus leaders themselves. Is the ability to communicate, influence, and to comfortable in their own skin. Charismatic is a process, a quality that requires transforming visions into a reality. Ayan. And this process what you know and leaders managers. Kumbaga ito yung charismatic. Kumbaga yung vision nila is ginagawa na nila through reality. So, through the eyes of followers, charismatic. This combines harm, interpersonal, commitment, and persuasive to motivate others. Isa sa example dito is a king. Kumbaga, is a king. Why? Because is a king role is model because it's ethic system, commitment and other desirable qualities. Kumbaga, ang isang king, meron siyang ginagamit niya yung harm niya. Tapos yung desirable qualities niya. So dito naman, para mas maintindihan natin kung ano yung charismatic, alamin natin yung katangian. ng pagiging isang charismatic leaders. So next slide. Ayan. The leadership practices is quiet, but it's transformational. Leadership is influence. Next. Dito. Ayan. Ito pala. So, next is ang characteristic of charismatic leaderships. So, ayan. Una-una, communications. So, dapat charismatic is open to communicate sa kanyang followers. So, these leaders hold extremely refined skills in communications, helping employees through on times and making them stay grounded during two times in motto and bring charismatic leaders. Kumbaga dito, yung napaka-importante sa pagiging isang leader sa charismatic is their communications. Dapat open siya or ang pagiging communicate niya is skilled communications. Kumbaga, nagkakaroon siya ng open communicate between followers and leaders. So, next is maturity. Ayan, dapat hindi pagiging isip boss or dapat bilang isang leaders is matured mag-isip. So, yun, have is powerful personality. Charismatic is display maturity character. Kumbaga, tindig pa lang, tayo pa lang, is makikita mo yung mature niya or yung pagiging niya. Hindi yung hindi yung leaders pero makikita mo na parang wala lang, ganun. So, yan. Hindi naman maganda yan. So, next is humility. Ayan. Humility. Have a sense of humility is exceptionally important to charismatic leaders. They are need to treat every employee with equal respect, dignity, to listen their concerns, especially. Ayan. Dapat meron tayong pakisama sa humanidad, no? Sa dignity ng isang kasama, dignity ng iyong subordinates, dapat respeto pa din. So, yan. Substance. So, charismatic indeed exists without substance, but not a long time. Their agilitized and glamorous appearance captures people's attentions, but gradually improves with something substance with package. So, yan. Kumbaga, dapat kailangan din ng substance, but long time, glamorous appearance with capture people attention. Kumbaga, glamorous appearance. Kumbaga, appearance mo pa lang or kasuotan, yun nga, physical appearance mo pa lang is nakakakuha ka ng attention between your people or your subordinates. Kumbaga, nakakakuha ka ng attention galing sa kanila sa iyong pa lang, tindig or appearance pa lang para makita na, leader na siya or ito yung magandang leader na to, malakas yung charisma niya o malakas yung maganda yung kanyang tindig, maganda yung kanyang physical appearance is nakikita na sa labas pa lang is nakikita niya na yung pagiging leader. Next is confidence. So yun, isa sa charismatic leader is confidence. So lahat naman dapat confidence. Without a doubt, every charismatic leader hold enormous confidence, leverage influence, and persuasive a large audience. They are know themselves and they are out of the try because of the else. They are original and comfortable being who they are. So, yan. Kung pagiging sino sila, kung ano sila, sino, ano, and kung ano yung ginagawa nila. So, pinapakita nila na confident sila kung sino at ano sila bilang isang leader. Yan. Next, dagdag ko lang sa confidence, isa sa kagandahan is nagkakaroon ng strongly leadership or organization kapag nakikita nila na ang leader nila ay confidence, na hikayat ang mga followers para din maging confidence. Next is body language. So, yun. Dapat iba-iba kasi yung ibig sabihin ng body language based on our experience or kung saan tayo lumaki. So, yun, dapat mag-ingat tayo dito kasi iba-iba yung ibig sabihin ng body language. Depende sa kinakausap natin. Our things, they are is charismatic. There's in their positive. Body language. They are warm, open, and full of joy with your appearance. They are usually making eye contact. Yan. While talking, people with a smile. So, yan. Bilang isang leaders, makipag-usap, huwag tayo tingin ng tingin sa baba. Dapat, or dapat sa taas. Kumbaga dito, eye to eye contact. Kumbaga, para din, maiwasan din yung interrupt na tawag, barrier. So, yan. Ito daw yan. Kasi minsan kasi nagkakaroon ng misunderstanding. Kasi, doon nga, sa barriers or sa kung saan-saan ka nakatingin, kumbaga nawawala ng gana yung kausap nyo or yung pinagsasabihan mo or yun nga, yung halimbawa followers mo kung saan-saan ka nakatingin, dapat para mas maintindihan ka niya kung ano yung ibig mong sabihin, is tingin naman siya sa mata. So yun, good listening skills. So yun, dapat marunong ding makinig yung leaders sa charismatic na katangian yan ng isang pagiging charismatic leaders, good listening and skills. So bakit nga ba? So kapag marunong makinig ang isang leaders, is pakinggan niya yung kanyang followers. Hindi yung pwede na nagkakaroon ng suggestion yung followers, pero ikaw ay hindi mo naman pinakikinggan. So, yun. Masakit yung para sa followers. Kumbaga kung ako yung followers, iiwan na kita. Kasi hindi na ako pinakinggan. Ano pa yung silbi ng isang followers? Or ano yung maging role ng followers kung hindi mo naman kayang pakinggan? So, mas okay na mapag-isa ka kaysa magkaroon ka ng followers na hindi mo naman pinakikinggan kung ano yung kanilang pahiwatig, suggestions, or kanilang hinahanain. So, yun. Hinahanain. So, yun. Benefits of charismatic. Ayan. Charismatic leaders works towards a quality of life. So, yun. Maganda din. Diba? Towards a quality of life. They seem to make life better for every individual work in an organization. So, yan. They build courage convictions. They stand up for people who are different opinions about society and organizations. Charismatic leaders fill the communication gaps between the organization and the employees. And they motivate employees and inspire people for productivity. Next is they help promote collaboration and team building. So isa sa ito yung lahat is kagandahan ng pagiging isang charismatic leaders. So yan yung mga benefits niya para sa samahan, organizations, or sa teamwork. So ano man yung klaseng organizations, inter or external organizations. So yan. Next is, what are the best practice of charismatic leaders? So yan, active listening. Active listening skills must have quality. Most are charismatic leaders. They must employ a dynamic listening technique. You must listen patiently and accurately. You cannot form a judgment without listening carefully. Kumbaga, hindi dapat tayo mag-judge kapag hindi tayo nakikinig. Kumbaga, example ko dito, bakit ka sasagot kung hindi ka naman nakinig? So, kumbaga, sa pagiging good listeners or skilled listening, isa to sa pinakamaganda kasi kung ano man yung katanungan is makakasagot ka kasi marunong kang makinig. So, combination of power and compassion. So, yun, every leaders hold out power, but a leader with immense compassion alongside power is true charisma. If you have to adopt the charismatic leader style, you must show care for your employees. You must encourage them to become better, and they too. You must strive to become their best version of themselves. Kumbaga, ayan, combination of power and compassion. Kumbaga, kapag tayong makinig kapag ginamit natin yung charismatic leader style is mas ma-encourage natin yung ating kasamahan, employee na ganahan sa kanilang trabaho. Kasi napakaganda ng iyong pagiging leader or pamumuno. So, next is work on your communications. So, yan. Leaders who is whispering to our their charismatic leadership elements must work in enhancing their communication skills. They must refine their public speaking skills and improve their body language to influence their employees. So, yan. Work of your communications. Kumbaga, dapat meron tayong communications na ginagamit dito sa bilang isang good leaders. So, yan. Para their bilingual language is to influence their employees. So, yan. Kumbaga, kung ano yung malalaman na ng iyong kasamahan or yung employees. So, yan. Kalimitan to ginagawa or nangyayari sa is through the job, sa trabaho. Do not overshadow your personality. So, yan. Do not overshadow your personality. Kung bakit ipakita mo kung sino ka. Huwag mo namang itago. Kasi para mas maging comfortable yung kasamahan mo, yung employees mo, kung sino ka. Be open. So, yun. So, as I said, there are disadvantages to every leader's style. If you're following charismatic leaders, it is possible to you to get it away with your personality. Let it know overshadow sound practice our workplace. You must keep arrogance at bay. Di ba? So, dapat huwag natin itago yung personality natin. Mahirap. Dapat ipakita natin kung sino tayo. Huwag naman kung may mali is itama natin. So, yan. Next is, power and decision making. Baba ko lang. So, yan. Power and decision making. So, ano ba yung pagkakaiba ng power and decision making? So, ito naman based on our research is decision making is a crucial aspect of our daily lives. It refers to the process of choosing between different alternatives based on careful evaluations of available informations. The ability to make sound decision is a critical skills that can determine the success or failure of an individual or organizations. So, yun. Dito nakasalalay, napaka-importante ng decision making. So, dito sa kung sa leader, tinatawag natin na mga organizations na iba is meron silang tinatawag na roles, hindi ko makalimutan, is yung decision making. Make time decision. So yun, make time decision. Kumbaga, dito naman sa decision making, dapat talaga pinag-iisipan natin yung ating decision sa buhay. Kasi dito nakasalalay yung ating future, yung ating halimbawa, dito pa lang sa pag-aaral. Kapag decision natin mag-aaral, goods yan sa ating futures. Kumbaga, pinag-isipan natin, ito yung magiging future ko, mag-aaral ako ng mabuti. But our decision is to mag-banjing-banjing, is expect your life in future is banjing-banjing din. So, decision making is have a negative and positive result to the future or sa mga ginagawa natin, sa pang-araw-araw, hindi lang sa pang-araw-araw, sa ating hinaharap. So, yan. So, power naman, ito yung kakayahan natin upang gawin ang aking desisyon. Yan. Yan lang. So, ito naman yung power, pagkakaiba. So, power is the ability to influence the behavior of others to get one. Ayan, by Gerald Salstick and Jeffrey Blatters. Nothing. Power is simply the ability to get things the way the wants towards done. So, if you want to lower your budget to open a new store in large city and your get budget increase, you have used your power to influence decision. Okay na, yung sabi ko, para magkaroon ka. Ang power is yung kakayahan upang makagawa ka ng desisyon. Ayan, yun yung power. So, decision making naman. So, refers to make choices among alternative causes of action, which is may also, no, include in actions. While it can be or good, the management decision making, how of the decision made of managers within the organizations ultimately fail. So, Ireland and Melter 2004, yan yung kinuha ko ng source. So, increasing effectiveness in decision making is an important part of maximizing your effectiveness at work. This chapter will you understand how to make a decision alone in our group while avoiding common decision making pitfalls. So dito nga sa decision making na pag-aaralan natin, dapat kasi dapat bago tayo gumawa ng decision as a leader, 'di ba? Ang leader ka is ipaalam mo muna sa iyong kasamahan para hindi ikaw yung masisi, hindi mo sila masisi ng resulta. Ano yung negative or positive. Kumbaga, i-consulta mo muna sa iyong kasamahan and then the results, if positive is goods and if negative, hindi kayo magkakaroon ng kumbaga, kasi dahil sa iyo or dahil sa kanila, kumbaga, dahil sa inyo decision. So, walang kumbaga sa Bicol na term is masasala. Ganun. Walang masisisi. Ganun. So, yun lang. So, yun lang naman. So, our reference, you can scan or search in Chrome or sa Google our reference for more informations. So, yan, about leaders, about leadership through the eyes of followers and their others information. So, you can search this link. So, ayan. So, thank you. And again, thank you. And that's all. Again, I'm Martin Olivares from Pitolek 4B. So, yan, at Sorsogon State University. Thank you. So, bye!